Okay, so we're speaking the helpful truth. We're speaking our truth into the loop, into the conversation, into the pre-existing circumstance. And we want to do that in such a way that we create more of what it is that we need. This requires that we're going to have to show up differently. We're going to have to change ourselves. If I do what I've always done, I will get what I've always gotten. Or another way of saying that, and some of you are familiar with this perhaps from 12-step, is that if you crazy, the definition of crazy is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So I'm going to have to, in some sense, transform how it is that I'm showing up. The loop is a dynamic thing. The conversation, the relationship is something that keeps getting recreated over and over. And if it's going to change, it means that I have to change how it is that I'm going to be present. And that's actually much more complicated than it may seem at first blush. For me to be able to actually be able to change what I've been doing, changing my habit, there's 7 things that I have to have in place. First of all, I have to know that there's a problem. And I have to know that it's my problem. I have to see it as a big enough problem it's worth addressing. I have to have an idea of what I can do differently that's going to work better. I have to be willing to change me in order to create it because I am competent to do it and I'm worth it. So I have to have all 7 of those before I'm actually going to change what it is that I'm doing. Any one of those missing, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make the transformation. So I have to be willing and able to actually show up differently in order to create this new way of being within the loop. All right. So transforming ourselves is an essential part of speaking the helpful truth.